Um, how you doing? Is everything okay? Are you doing okay? I mean, I know we haven't seen each other in a while. It's been a minute since your last appointment. Um, what's going on with the hair? No, I'm just so used to you seeing you so put together. Like you're the type that even if, your hair is looking a certain way, or even if you come in for an appointment, you're the type to like have your hair in a hairstyle. You're the type to do your hair for the hair appointment. Um, no judgment. You can be honest with me, like something going on, you're having a hard time, or is it life? Is it work? I mean, it's oh man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Just come, just it's okay. Relax. Just come sit in my chair and just tell me everything that's going on. And yeah, like we're gonna get you right. We're gonna fix this as much as we can with a little bit of beauty treatment. Okay. So like, what's been going on? Just vent. Talk to me. Tell me. As your hairstylist, I'm also a non-licensed therapist. Like, come on, it's okay. The last time we spoke, you were doing the dating apps, and you said you had a date with that guy. I did your hair for it. It didn't go well. Not at all. Oh, oh, okay. Wow. You must be going through a lot because you want me to dye your hair now. Okay, well, okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. I know I pressured you a lot about dyeing your hair, but it seems like you've been neglecting it, honestly, since I last saw you. Luckily, it's only been like a month and some change. Look, I understand that you're going through a lot, and a lot of times when women we go through a lot, we would cut our hair off, we would dye it, just do something. I understand that, but the solution is to not dye your whole head red. We're not doing that, okay? Let me just see what we're working with. Let's just see what we're working with here. Like it's not. At least your trim is still holding up pretty decently. Just so how about this? How about we just do highlights and we don't do red? We do like a burgundy-ish, like a brown, like a ginger, some highlights. Because you have like I said before, you have your hair's like a dark brown. It's not like black. It's not even dark brown, honestly. It's just like brown, like a really chocolate dense brown, and has some red undertones in it. And you already have some natural red highlighted strands in your hair. Yeah, so I think that is what we're going to do, because I don't want you to do something to change your appearance too drastic, because I feel like we know each other well enough for me to tell you that's not you. You're not the person to just like change your hair like that. Like, I know I pushed you to do it, but you're not that type of person. So I really think it'll be better if we just do a little bit of highlights and not too bright of a red, maybe similar to the color I have in my hair. I think this is called like a 350 in the braiding hair colors or something. It's like a burgundy-ish, yeah, type thing. I don't really remember the exact number, but I think that would be best. I don't want to damage your hair and then have you feel bad about yourself even more, or not feel comfortable with the new style. So tell me why. I just need to get a brush. Give me 1 second. Now just tell me what happened. Tell me everything. Like, it's been like a month. You've been on a date. It didn't go well. Why didn't it go well? Like, he seemed like a nice. Well, I don't really know. I mean, you did meet him on the dating website, and I'm gonna say from what you told me, he seemed like a decent guy. He had his own little business or something. He had I would think like a lawyer or something. Yeah, like, he had his own money. He was independent. Yeah, your hair is actually still pretty decently soft. Just, and like I said, I see some of the ends like here, they're a little, scraggly, but for the most part, the rest of your hair seems to held up with the trim pretty well. Okay, so just paint the picture for me. First, get to the date, and it was going well at first, and then it just went downhill. Okay. Just tell me, how did it go downhill? I mean, okay, he tried to order for you. That's not that. Okay. Not as in like order for you to be cute, but like literally tell you what to eat. So you sat down and he was like, "Oh, I already ordered you a salad and water. We can at least no wine." I'm sorry, I'm not, but like that's like crazy. Okay, interesting. Continue. Okay. Yeah, he was one of those guys. I don't like people that are rude to waiters and waitresses or whatever. I don't like people that are rude to workers, especially if they're making your food. And it's not even just because they're making your food. It's just like, why are you being, this is these people's job. Like, why are you being rude and treating them like the help, like they're slaves, just because you have money, just because you have Rolex, they're beneath you. Oh, he was one of those, like, yeah, I could just see. Sounds very like misogynistic and like classes, I guess is the word. Yeah, I understand. I would have been embarrassed too. Like, you're on a date with somebody and the waiter doesn't know that this is your first date, so they're probably assuming like, oh, she knows this man, knows him from Adam and Eve, da 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 da. Whole time this is basically a stranger and he's embarrassing you. Like, that's embarrassing because, yeah. I'm like, imagine if that had been like a place that was like your favorite restaurant or something, and he's treating like the workers there. It doesn't even matter if it was your favorite place, just like you don't treat people like that. Yeah, I could say I'm just trying to figure out how chunky I think we should do them. I don't think we should do them. Let's see. Oh God. Let me just stop you right there. You guys met on a dating site, right? Where you fill out your profile and you describe yourself. And I'm pretty sure you said your name, your age, the area you live in. That's all on there. Your hobbies, your interests, what you do for work. So he knew that you had a job, not just a job, but he knew that you have money, that you run businesses and stuff, that you like, you're a go-getter woman, that you know you're not just using the one degree that you have, like you're getting to it. He knew that you're independent, that you didn't need him technically for anything, that you got a nice car, you own a house. And on the first date he tells you, oh, if this is gonna go any further, you're gonna need to quit your job and all your side hustles. Yeah, from you sitting down and him ordering that salad without asking you, and yeah, that's just goes like he was gonna be very controlling. Like, that's crazy. And it's the fact that when you were describing your conversations before, it seemed like you guys were on the same page. And how can he say he want an independent woman and doesn't want a woman that's gonna be needy and need him for things, if he's going to try to make you into the thing that he said he didn't want? Make it make sense, baby. Like, girl, give me 1 second. I'm about to go get the dye and the foils and we can get started. Cream colors. I'm just gonna mix these two together and just to get the desired color. And yeah, then I'm gonna put the dye on with some foils. Again, we're doing highlights. We're not doing your whole head, I don't think. I think that's just too much change for one day for you. Yeah, I'm gonna put the foils in, do some highlights, get you over to the shampoo bowl. Shampoo girl's gonna wash it out, and then I'm gonna style you, okay? So I'm like, yeah, I was about to say, so you stayed on this date. I'm sorry, but I think I would have had to leave when I first sat down, because you're not finna. I'm not finna eat no salad. I'm like, I would have been like, oh, is that our appetizer? Is the salad our appetizer? The salad and the water is our appetizer? Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way you think that that's gonna be my meal. And that's okay. That's my second question. Okay, um, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the absurdity and the gall and the audacity of this man. So, not only, okay, this is crazy. So, not only he ordered you to sell it, whatever, y'all having a conversation, you're like, this man is crazy. This conversation's already wild because it's like you can't work and all this stuff. You try to order an actual meal and he tells you no. We came to dinner. You're funny. You said that. I would have thought the same thing. I would have been like, oh, can you not afford it or something? Because why are you policing my food? That is just, girl, all I can say is that's just, wow. Okay, so what happened after that? Yeah, just go ahead with story. I'm just gonna go through my little comb and just take out some highlights for you. I think we're just gonna focus them mostly in the front and keep like the underneath part of the underlayer of your hair untouched, because that seems to be like the driest part I feel back here. Yeah, which is usually the case. The nape of the neck and stuff, that area gets pretty dry. So technically I'm not surprised, but, and especially because you haven't, seem like you've been, like I said, having a rough time. I haven't really been able to take care of your hair this past month and some change or whatever it's been. So I get it, I understand. But yeah, I don't want to touch that part. So just gonna top half of your hair and then just put some highlights in there. I feel like you'll really like it. It's just gonna add a little bit of pop of, pizzazz. But okay. Yeah. That's just crazy. Wow, so you guys basically end up getting into an argument because you was trying to be funny and call him broke because he was acting weird, and then he got offended, like, oh, no, I'm not broke. Okay, but are you a controlling abuser, sir? Because, like, what is this? Yeah, he was definitely a walking red flag, but it's crazy because he wasn't like that, from what you described in the messages. Not in the messages, but, from your phone conversations and everything. Like, he seemed to be a very upstanding guy. But maybe that's what he wanted to do. Maybe he wanted to lull you into a false sense of security to, like, do some weird stuff. Because that don't even sound right. Yeah, I feel like I think you did the right thing. You tried to stand up for yourself a little bit, and yeah, like what else could you have done? Because like he just seems very volatile. So after that, you leave the day after you guys have a little argument. You pay for your salad because you like, I get it. You don't want him to ever say, well, how about you the salad? Like, girl, you selling, so what was that, $12? Like, you didn't pay for nothing. You didn't do nothing for me. But people will do that. So yeah, what happens after that? Did he contact you again? Did you guys see each other again? He reached out. Oh no, that's not reaching out. That is harassment. Yes. I don't like that. Yeah, like, if I'm not the woman you want to be with, I'm obviously not your ideal type. Why is you harassing me after the fact, calling me all types of names? Sir, how that make sense? That's crazy. That's just insane. Wow. Oh no. That's just that's just how you know he wasn't no good, and the fact that you had to go to that limbs, those great limbs to freaking like he started that's stalking, that's harassment, the trying to pop up at your job and saying and sending you threatening messages because those sound like threats to me, and saying I know what your car looks like, I know your license plate. Why do you okay? Why does that? What are you planning to do with this information? Like, you shouldn't even be checking for me because I'm not your ideal type of woman. Like, yeah, that is. Oh my, I understand. Yeah, like that would stress anybody out. Like, wow. And that's what I was gonna say. And I was like, and a man like him would be like the CEO of a company with all this people respecting him and blah 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 and all these accolades. But in real life, the man is a psychopath. Like, oh my gosh. I just don't. I don't want you to get discouraged, honestly, just because of one bad experience. Because, and honestly, to be completely honest, when it comes to dating, you're going to have, unfortunately, I don't like that this is the case, but I feel like you're going to have more, I don't even want to say bad, but I would say non-desirable experiences than desirable experiences, you know? Yeah, because people are just crazy. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, and a lot of times you won't, or it's not even that they'll be crazy, it's just that you just won't, mesh well with them and stuff like that. Like your personalities won't go well, or you get the egg, or you just simply find like, oh, we're not compatible. Like, dating is a lot of trial and error, and you just have to be willing for the trial and error, basically. But yeah, I'm happy you don't talk to him no more. You deleted the app. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate that you had to do that. I feel like that's the best for your safety, honestly. Yeah, I feel like that's. I'm trying to figure out where to put the next foil. I definitely feel like that is what's best for your safety, like, because maybe you should just try to, meet more people in person, go out and do more things that you just enjoy doing just because. Yeah, I feel like you'll just meet more like-minded individuals that way. And yeah. But it's like, unfortunately, only time will tell, because people can always, as you just experienced, people can always, I feel like, alter their personalities until their real one comes out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I said the only time will tell, even if you meet someone in person, if they're going to end up being, a decent person, or if they're going to end up being the one, or whatever. So sometimes people will play a game just to get you. Like him, I feel like he, saw you on the app and was like, oh, you're the type of woman I want on paper and looks wise. And then, he wants to alter your personality to fit what he really, really, truly wants. But he knew the only way to get you was to be a certain way. because yeah, the guy that you're describing that you had conversations with and the guy that you went on a date with honestly sound like two completely different individuals. And I'm like, girl, are you schizophrenic? Because like, girl, not to like, but that's just Jesus. Are you sure you weren't like catfished? Like, because yeah, you guys did FaceTime. Okay, that's even more scary that he sat on FaceTime and created a whole persona in order to, I guess, impress you. I don't even know, child. Trying to just lay the foils down gently, make sure they don't like smudge the color too bad. But so has anything else been going on? Lots of stress at work. I get it. Yeah, I feel like everybody's work, no matter what, if you're working in retail, business, something about the holiday time, it just really puts stress on like every industry. So yeah, I definitely understand that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you just had a friendship breakup. No, that breaks my heart. Like, I completely get it. Like, you guys were friends for that's a long time. But no, I understand sometimes when someone just isn't good for you anymore, or they have been showing signs that they aren't good for you and you've been ignoring them, it's just like, okay, at a certain point I gotta wake up and I have to exit, you know? Wow. Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to be her friend again. That's really weird behavior for how long you've known each other. Yeah. So when was this breakup? Like 2 weeks after the no, that's weird of her to do that when she already knew that she was a weird individual because she knew you were going to do something with this man and like police and like she knew you were going to do something in your work life. And then you were saying you're having some, issues, like if your family is someone in your family, like you said your grandma's sick. So it's just like, I don't like that. That seems very malicious. And if sometimes it feels like certain people wait until you're already at what they think is like a rock bottom and try to pull, the carpet from out under you and like, oh yeah, she gonna slip and fall, she gonna bust her head. But it's like, girl, I'm that, like, you can't knock my crown, can't knock me off my pedestal. Yeah, like, do you think she's gonna try to reach out to you and be friends with you again? I don't have no advice on that, honestly, because I don't think I would take a friend back that does. I feel like if I'm a very loyal person, very honest, very loving, very caring, but if I have to stop being your friend, that means that you did something that was like, that made me look at you, at your character different. And if I can't trust your character, who you are as a person, then I don't want to be around you. So I feel like I can never, take a friend back, nor would I want to. Yeah. So I don't have really advice on why the fuck did it do that? So I really don't have advice on like what to do if she does reach out and tries to rekindle something. However, I mean, okay, I get that. I mean, if you say okay, so she does try to reach out and say she wants to like talk and wants you to see her point of view, which I don't really understand what her point of view could be besides being a bad person. If you feel like you owe yourself that you deserve that, then okay, by all means, go for it. Yeah, because like if you really feel like you need that closure and that's the way you're gonna get that closure, then who am I to tell you not to do that? Alright, I'm just gonna put in like 2 more But you do understand that just because you can hear someone out and hear their point of view on something and understand where they're coming from and understand why they may have hurt your feelings. Because I've been in that same position. Let's say I was in a relationship with someone and I understood that because of the way they grew up, it was hard for them to show love and to love. However, just because you don't know how to show love doesn't mean you don't know right from wrong. Just because nobody never taught you, that's just something we all know. You know 1 + 1 = 2. You know the sky blue. You know you're not supposed to lie, cheat, steal, kill. So it's like, just because you didn't have nobody to love you, you know how to be kind to people. You know, love thy neighbor. You know, let me treat somebody, the way I want to be treated. Even if I don't know how to show that exactly, at the end of the day, you know just how to be a good person. Just because I understand their struggles doesn't mean I have to give them a pass for hurting my feelings or for disrespecting me or putting me down. It's like, just because I understand that your daddy used to talk down to your mother, don't mean I'm going to accept you talking down on me. I get it. I understand it. You saw that growing up. You think that's what love is. You think I'm just supposed to take that. I understand. But that doesn't mean I'm going to just allow it and give it a pass. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, you can understand why she may have did something. You can get it, you can have her explain her side. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And you know that you were not in the wrong. Yeah, so like I said, I can't tell you what to do, and honestly, maybe the closure would be good for you. Maybe you need to, tell her how you feel one last time, and then y'all can really part ways. I don't know. But at the end of the day, understanding someone only goes but so far, because did she understand you enough to grant you the courtesy enough, the kindness enough, the respect enough after X amount of years of friendship to not hurt you in that way? No, she did not. That's all I'll say about that. Oops, girl. Alright. Let me put in one more over here and then we're good. Yeah, I think they're gonna come out really nice. Really soft and subtle. Okay, I lied. I need one more actually, in this back area, just so it can lay really nice and seamless when you but you do a lot of middle parts, I feel. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, honey. Girl, I do not judge anybody. Because at the end of the day, we all have been there. We all have taken friends back, boyfriends, girlfriends back, whatever. But at the same time, we have to rise above. At a certain point in life, we have to rise above. And we have to love ourselves enough to put ourselves first, to choose us. Okay? So I'm not judging you at all. I just want that from here on out. Whatever decision you make regarding dating, regarding your work life, regarding friendships, family, you choose you. You choose to be kind to yourself, to be loving to yourself, to consider yourself and your feelings the way you keep trying to consider everybody else's. Okay, so I got all the highlights in. I'm gonna have you sit in the dryer sit under the dryer for about 15 minutes. Okay, then after that, we're gonna send you right to the shampoo girls, and they're gonna rinse and wash you. Okay, and then I'm gonna style your hair. I was gonna say that. I think something simple, like a nice middle part, bone straight. Since you have a new look going on, I think you do you want a little layers in the front if we're doing the bone straight, a little? No, I don't. Yeah, the blunt cut will be cute too. Do you want me to cut your hair today? I wouldn't mind doing a little snip snip. Just a little, no problem. Yeah, just something. Just I'll make sure it's blunt all around. You know, not really a trim, just like fixing the haircut. Okay, so see you in see you more like 30. Yeah. You know, just try to meditate under the dryer and think about what I said. Okay. Okay, girl. They got you blow dried and everything. Oh, I love my shampoo curls. They're perfect. No, the highlights look good. They look. I'm in love. Like, they still look like good and profesh. Like, they're not too chunky. And the color, like, oh wow, it blends in perfectly with your natural brown. I think it looks great. I actually love it, and I love seeing you like this. I think you're gonna love it. I think you might even cry a little bit because, like, it's just like a new you. We're doing new things. We're loving on ourselves differently. Ole, so yeah, period. Okay. Yes, like, oh, I can't wait for you to look in the mirror. I want you to get a little sneak peek though. Can't even really. Yeah, it's like really subtle, really natural. I think it blends in with your natural brown color very, very well. It's not doing too much, like, I don't think you'll be too uncomfortable. Yeah. They're like really, really subtle highlights. This has a little bit more of the color in this strand that I'm combing. You see? Can you see it a little? I shouldn't be showing you the sneak peeks. I want you to see the final product, girl. You don't have to thank me. I'm always gonna be. I know that technically you're like just my client, but I consider us like friends in a way. And anytime, if I'm putting my hands in your head and you're trusting me to alter your appearance and to do drastic things to your hair, then I want you to feel comfortable just opening up to me. I want everybody to come here and feel safe. You should feel safe to express yourself. Yeah. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just straighten your hair, and then I'm just gonna use my scissors just to fix up that cut, and then we can send you on your way. I think you should do a lot more self-care today. Maybe go get your toes done, your nails done, maybe get yourself a nice meal, maybe take yourself on a date, go see a movie or something. Yeah, do stuff that you like to do. You like to go to bookstores. There's the new one that just opened up the street. I've been in there. I love the vibe. It's like a bookstore and movie store mixed together. It's like vintage stuff, and like they do this fun thing. If you bring a book in that's in decent condition, you can just trade it for another book. Like, girl, I love it there. I've only been one time, but I'm like, I'm about to be there every week, almost every day, like before or after work, like, because they stay open late too, and they play like nice music, and it's right next to the to the new coffee shop. It has like all the good, I love that they serve breakfast and lunch. I wish they stayed open later. That would be perfect, but they don't. But it is what it is. I almost forgot. I just need a little bit of I'm gonna add this chi just because they said they gave you a protein treatment and a deep condition, but chi has like silk infusion and more proteins in it, and since we just added some highlights, I just want to make sure your hair is being taken care of, yeah. And chi's very light, that's why I like it. Like, you don't have to put on a lot on the hair. Yeah, I'm putting all this all over your hair. Okay. Yeah, your hair's already shining from me just putting this on there. Like, I love this stuff. It's so beautiful, so great. Okay. And then I'm just gonna use a light heat protectant in addition, just because I don't want to damage your hair any further. The whole point of this was not to damage your hair, okay? Yeah, you know I love this stuff. This is just a heat protectant mist. It's like the stuff I use if I'm doing blowouts and stuff on people. Yeah, I'm just waving that out your face. Sometimes that chemical smell could be a lot. Yeah, it's kind of smells like baby powder, like a baby powder chemical. It's weird, but I really like this stuff. It's pretty decent. Okay. Just gonna go through and just give you a light straighten. Nothing too, yeah, nothing too fancy schmancy. You know. Girl, listen, you got my number. I was just gonna say, if you ever want to go out, I know I work a lot and I know you work a lot, but maybe we can coordinate our schedules or just pick, a day out of each month and we can start hanging out. Like, we can go to the bookstore, the movies, coffee shop. Like, girl, I'm down. We could do that. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I be needing somebody to vent to too, I be needing a little friend, a little shoulder to cry on or whatever, like, yeah. I'm so down for that. Like I said, you got my number. We can start. You can coordinate. Honestly, the only days I try to give myself like Saturday evenings off. I try not to schedule anybody with an appointment that's gonna have me in here past 6 p.m. Like, and I don't work Sundays at all. You know that because you've tried to book on Sunday. I was like, girl, that's the one day that I have to like cook and like meal prep and like clean up my house and just sit in my house and be nonverbal and just watch my shows. Like, I'm like, Sundays are my days. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty working Monday through Saturday. That's also like the days I actually work are depending on if somebody actually books. So there are sometimes days where I'm like, dang, I have a day off in the middle of the week. And then I have days where it's just like, Jesus Christ, everybody and their mama done booked me today. I'm working from sun up to sundown, Yeah. That's why I said we can coordinate our schedules and stuff and all that. Finish up a couple and then fix your blunt cut, okay? Yeah, I was gonna say your other friends, how do they? Well, that's good that they're pretty much on your side. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't think she was necessarily like trying to call you dumb. I think that she was just saying like You know how people say like, hey, if you like it, I love it. Like, I don't think she was trying to call you dumb. She was just saying whatever floats your boat. Like, I'm not about to keep going back and forth with you. Basically, it's like if your friend is in an abusive relationship or something, you at a certain point you can't tell her what to do. You can't make her, but you can let her know like, hey, I think this is stupid, but I'm your friend and I love you. So if you want to deal with this, then I'm gonna be right here with you. But like, girl, this is kind of dumb. And like, and like, not saying that your friend was abusive towards you or whatever, but like, she wasn't really a friend. So I think what she's just trying to say is like, hey, this makes absolutely no sense, and you need to let her go. You need to cut her off for real, Yeah, because I think your friends, they love you and they just want the best for you. Okay, let me get my scissors. Let's just fix your cut. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it when it rains, it pours. Like, it's always something followed after something else followed after something. There's always something. But that's how you know that's also the sign that something good coming. Ain't no flowers without the rain. May shower, what they say, April showers bring May flowers. I think that's the saying. I forgot it, but yeah. Like, girl. Yeah, I just think, yeah. Just honestly, you just need to take some time for yourself. And like I said, prioritize you, prioritize some self-care. Just get back into the things that make you happy. Honestly, your cut isn't as bad as I thought. I feel like that treatment they gave you really, did you a lot of good. Your hair is looking a little bit more healthy already. And yeah, don't worry about your hair. Like, it's just hair. It'll grow back. We can always dye it back to color to get it back healthy. Whatever you want to do. Like, there's always my favorite thing to say is to every problem there is a solution. That is the way of the world. For every action, there's a reaction. There's always going to be a give and take. So no matter what the problem is in the world, there is always a solution. You just got to find it. So don't worry. Don't stress. Just get back into yourself. Prioritize you and your happiness. And yeah. This part is super long. And yeah, I mean, if you, a month from now, 2 months from now, I feel like would be better. 2 months from now, if you be like, oh, if you think, oh, I want my whole hair red, we can do that. But I just feel like right now, no. Or if you're like, hey, I want a whole new haircut, we can do that as well. But right now, no. I just don't want you to make drastic decisions while you're emotional, I don't want you to regret it and then be mad at me. Okay, hun, we're all done. You want to spin around and look in the mirror? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you love it. I'm so happy you love it. Yes, it fits you so well. You look so beautiful, and it just like gives you like a new spunk, like a new glow to you. I'm so happy that you trusted me to do this, and I'm so happy that you felt comfortable and safe enough to to vent and open up to me. And honestly, I'm done for today. So if you really want to, I think that coffee shop's closed, but maybe we can go get a drink and go to the bar. We can just sit in the car and talk if you really. I'm like, girl, like, there needs to be community. I'm so for real, yes. I'm cracking up. Yeah, keep admiring yourself in the mirror. I'm gonna go check in with all the girls and everything, and make sure it's nothing they need before I go. And let me get my bag, okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no problem.